What is going on, guys? Today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the journey to $10,000 a month in 90 days. I am super excited to dive into this because this is the roadmap that we've rolled out to hundreds of agency owners and people who are just starting their agency, existing agency owners looking to scale up. We've worked with so many different types of people, and this is the exact roadmap that we've taught them and the roadmap I've used to scale up my own agency as well. So the beautiful thing about this roadmap is it's a framework, right? So if you're starting out, this is going to be great for you. If you're an existing agency owner, maybe you're at 5K a month, 10K a month, and you're looking to scale up, this is also going to be great for you because you can adjust the roadmap to whatever your goals are. But I want to show kind of like a framework of it and show you guys what I did to get to 10K a month in 90 days. All right. So here's kind of the journey, an overview and high level of the journey. So we're in the onboarding phase right now where I'm kind of walking you through everything. But the next phase of it is the foundational phase, right? Where you're actually going to choose your niche and actually have a niche that's picked out and you've done the research to understand it's a good niche. Then we're going to show you how to set up a Facebook group, show you how to set up your prospecting profiles. And then from there, we're actually going to be prospecting. So we're going to use a few different strategies that are organic and paid, right? And depending on where you're at, some strategies are going to be, really good for you and some strategies you might not be ready for. So you're going to pick and choose a couple different strategies that are going to be really beneficial for you. The next thing is leading with value. This is a big strategy of mine. And this is where you're going to be posting on your profile, your private Facebook group, utilizing things like an ebook, so yada, yada, yada. We're going to dive into all those things. Super, super powerful. Grew my agency to 7 figures, grew my other businesses with utilizing this exact framework as well. Then the next thing is utilizing sales, right? And utilizing needs-based selling instead of shotgun selling. And then also pairing that strategy up with an irresistible offer, which is going to be super powerful for you. Then you're going to close your first client or your first client using my strategies. And then from there, it's scaling up. Okay, rinse and repeating this whole system because remember, we're building this out to be like a machine, an efficient machine. So with that being said, I want to go into the timeline. So you guys are going to have access to this document below the video. And I want to actually go through what this roadmap looks like. Okay. So really quickly, this is the game plan to hit $10,000 a month in 90 days. Okay. I've done this and plenty of other people have done this as well, but you need to adjust this as well to whatever your goals are. Like I said, if you're an existing agency owner, you probably can go a little bit quicker. If you're just starting out, then this is going to be a great roadmap for you. So week 1 is education and foundation setup. So complete modules 1 to 3, which is where you're going to select your niche and complete your niche research. That should take you no more than 2 days. If you can get it done faster, get it done faster. The quicker we get through these foundational phases, the quicker we can get to prospecting, which is where the rubber meets the road and you're actually starting to prospect and get clients. Okay. So we want to get through this phase as quick as possible. Then you want to complete module 4 and set up your profiles. Setting up your profiles should take maximum 2 days. If you can get it done in less than a day, that is ideal. It shouldn't take you too long. If it takes you more than 2 days, it's taken too long already. So you got to rush through it, right? My whole goal is to get you past week 1 as fast as possible and get you to these phases, because once you get to these phases, things are going to get, it starts to compound really quick. All right. So week 2, prospecting, complete module 5. And this is where you're going to hit all your prospecting KPIs consistently for the next 10 days. And this is where you're going to start to book your first discovery calls, sales calls, and things like that. So literally by week 2, you're already starting to get into conversations with potential clients. Week 3, you're going to complete module 6. And this is where we're going to help you really craft an offer. Okay. You're going to create an offer that's irresistible utilizing our offer frameworks. And then at this point, you should have a pipeline that's starting to fill up. And you may have already lined up some sales calls. In fact, you should have lined up some sales calls if you followed everything correctly. And if you have, then you want to start completing module 7, crafting your pitch deck, setting up Stripe. And then really, this is where we start to do the sales calls and you start to close your first client. Okay. I'm also going to walk you through a resurgence campaign strategy. If you've never heard of it, I'm going to explain that in a whole video module as well. And you're going to see this really, really powerful strategy that we use to close clients. It's a great offer, and you guys can utilize this offer and start closing clients very quickly as well. So if you've closed a Resurgence campaign, watch module 7, get the client onboarded and start building out the campaign. It takes 1 to 3 days to set up the campaign your first time. Once you've done it, it becomes very, very quick and you can do it super efficiently. And then after the campaign is completed, upsell them to a retainer and close them. All right. Don't worry if this sounds, kind of confusing right now, because you're going to be walking through this roadmap alongside the video trainings. So everything will be explained. Okay. If you don't have any calls lined up, focus on prospecting and review your KPI tracker. And, the KPI tracker is going to tell you why you're not booking calls. What are the core bottlenecks preventing you from getting into calls? And what can you do to actually solve these bottlenecks? So if you have issues getting clients, I need you to post in the group and let us know. And also I need you to attend the Q&A call so we can help you solve and help you analyze as to what is preventing you from actually booking calls, right? If you've done everything correctly, you should be booking calls by this point and even very close to closing your first client. Then from there, you're going to be completing module 8. This is where you're going to onboard your client. You're going to get their ads launched within 7 to 10 days or sooner. And then you maintain your prospecting KPIs at the same time so you can continue to scale in the following weeks. And this is where you're also going to start to create content from the process of working with your first client. You want to document everything. You want to share the wins. You want to get a testimonial from your client, things like that. And then week 7 onwards, you want to review your KPI tracker and reset your goals. I hope you guys see kind of the pattern here. We're very big on numbers, tracking your KPIs, so you exactly know what to do when it comes to hitting your goals. Okay, so what you're going to do is reverse engineer your goals to figure out how many messages, if you need to run paid ads, whatever it is, right? And you need to do this, basically on a daily and weekly basis to close the gap to your 3-month goal. Then you're going to review your client fulfillment. Is there anything that needs to be worked on to make sure your client is getting results? If so, feel free to post in the group and we'll make sure to help you and support you with that as well. We have a ton of experience running ads for local businesses and clients. Start to utilize your testimonials that you have, utilize your Facebook group, building an ebook. This is a super powerful strategy as well. So we're going to show you how to build an ebook, and then launching ads. And once you launch ads, it's like pouring fuel on the fire, right? So you're paying. So here, think about it this way, right? You're running ads for your clients, and you're helping them grow their businesses using paid ads. Well, you should also be utilizing the same thing, right? So you should utilize that same strategy. You should be utilizing paid ads to grow your own business as well. Then from there, you're going to scale, and then you're really only a few clients away from hitting 10K a month. Now, week 12 is where your goals are hit. So this is where you want to celebrate how far you've come, review your goals, and set new ones, right? And the thing is like once you hit that, once you get that first client, or if you're an agency owner, you already know, once you start to scale up, it gets addicting. You just want to start working with more clients. It's so fun. It's so fulfilling. And then really your goals are going to get bigger. So this is just the start of the journey when you're doing this. And then you want to start innovating in your business. How can you perfect your processes? How can you make them more efficient? How can you build from here? How can you make everything work better for you? And then really, that's where it becomes super fun. So that's the roadmap. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I want to keep this one nice and short. Let me know if you have any questions. If you have any questions, please post in the group or come to one of the Q&A calls, and I will see you there. Other than that, take care, guys.